Hello and welcome to another FOG video. This time we're going to talk about FIFA 22. Well, we're gonna rant about EA and FIFA 22 to be more specific. Now we are looking at the following. Why isn't FIFA 22 HyperMotion available on PC? Is EA making a big mistake? And could FIFA 22 become one of the greatest football games ever because of HyperMotion? Now let's be honest here for a moment. EA haven't built a good FIFA game probably since FIFA 14. And sure, FIFA 17 may have been okay, but ever since then, it's been pretty much downhill from there. They're certainly more focused on making sure that Ultimate Team is in tip-top shape rather than the gameplay itself, especially if FIFA 21 is anything to go by. And I don't know about you, but my faith in EA making a decent FIFA game has been quite literally zero. I have zero confidence in EA, zero belief, zero optimism, which all leads to zero expectation. Now with all that said, I am certainly curious to know what you guys think, so make sure you comment your opinion down below. But as always, make sure that you watch until the end of the video before you put your thoughts and your views in the comments. I've also got some questions at the end of the video for you to put the answers in the comments. And also, if you didn't get a chance to watch any of my FIFA 21 videos on how broken that game was, and how terrible it was, and how it's still so broken, then I would highly recommend that you do have a watch. It basically will give you a breakdown and an overview on how FIFA 21 was just so badly broken. In any case, let's move on and talk about FIFA 22. So as we all know, FIFA 22 was announced earlier this month. EA decided to make the announcement with a full-on live-action trailer featuring a bunch of football stars, and in the trailer, they are most certainly trying to draw all the attention and focus to their brand new kind of technology, which is called HyperMotion. Rightly so as well. They also went into quite a bit of detail about it on the EA Play live stream, which if you didn't watch it, I highly recommend that you do. I'll put the link in the description below for you. Obviously, HyperMotion isn't the only thing being added to FIFA 22. There's a bunch of other little things and implementations like better ball physics, better AI for the defenders, and things like that, which are all pretty much explained in the EA Play live video. But anyway, we're just talking and looking at HyperMotion in FIFA 22 for this video. Now, according to EA, HyperMotion is a brand new gameplay technology that promises to revolutionize FIFA 22. It uses a combination of real-time motion capture as 22 professional footballers took to the pitch wearing XN suits that allowed us to record an unprecedented volume of high-quality real human movement data, which powers how both individual players and teams move across FIFA 22. FIFA 22 then uses a cutting-edge proprietary machine learning algorithm which learns from over 8.7 billion frames of capture footage and creates new animations in real time to create organic football realism. But that's not all. The combination of HyperMotion and XN suit recordings mean FIFA 22 will feature over 4,000 new animations, which should result in a more responsive and physical feeling experience when playing FIFA 22. Okay, now so all of this sounds amazing until of course you buy the game and it looks and plays exactly like all the other FIFAs we've been buying for the last 10 years. Anyway, HyperMotion does sound impressive and awesome. Of course, new tech is always welcome, even if it evolves the game just a slight bit. And obviously we're yet to see exactly how much evolution HyperMotion actually brings to the gameplay, but it's obvious that EA is going to hype it up extensively due to it being FIFA 22's single USP. Unfortunately, there is a catch. This new so-called HyperMotion tech is only available on next-gen consoles and Stadia. Which for me, and in my opinion, is really crazy, because the biggest player base is still going to be on the PS4 and Xbox One. At least I think that's the case. I could be wrong on that. And I'm sure if I am wrong, you guys will correct me in the comments. Anyway, is making an actual brand new FIFA game only for the next-gen consoles really the right thing to do? I mean, what does that mean for last-gen consoles? Does that mean it'll be the same FIFA as FIFA 21? Will it just be a copy and paste? Are they going to do what they did with the Nintendo Switch version and literally just do a roster update? Does that mean that it will be much cheaper on last-gen consoles? Will EA please release a demo so people can actually test the game before buying? Or are they going to try and do what they did last year and not let anyone try the game before buying it? it? Now, these are all extremely important questions that we, as consumers, really need to know the answers to. And to be fair, if EA do make it just a roster update and, put in some minor improvements where they at least try and fix things like the goalkeepers and the through balls and just the attacking so it's not, so OP as it was in FIFA 21, amongst other various things, but then charge accordingly, in other words, charge somewhere in the region of £20 or £30, well, I wouldn't actually have a problem with that. But knowing EA, I'm pretty sure that that's not going to be the case. They will most likely still charge full price, which tends to be around £50 or £60, and probably won't even try to fix some of the unbearable problems that FIFA 21 had. But anyway, there is an actual even bigger problem here, which in my opinion is truly unbelievable. And it is the fact that on PC, the game will still be the same as last gen consoles, meaning it will not feature HyperMotion. I mean, how can this be? First of all, they used PCs to run the software, obviously, and to implement it into the game. Secondly, PCs are much more powerful than any console, but yet you're telling me that my £1,500 high-end gaming PC system will not feature the newest tech that's being used in a £400 console for FIFA 22. That's disgraceful, and most likely a marketing ploy to get people to buy the newer consoles. I honestly cannot believe EA are doing, well, I should believe that EA are doing this. I mean, it's fairly normal, to be fair. PC Gamer magazine asked EA about this, and here's what EA had to say. Bringing HyperMotion technology and immersive matchday features to PC would have raised the minimum spec requirements and would have resulted in a large proportion of players unable to run the game. This would have significantly impacted our PC community who enjoy FIFA each year, with many players being excluded or forced to upgrade their machines to play the game. We are looking forward to all of our PC players experiencing the gameplay advances and new season of innovation on offer in FIFA 22. Brilliantly, here's what PC Gamer had to say. So, FIFA 22 isn't getting the next-gen pretties because capitalism. PC is far from FIFA's biggest market, and EA would rather offer an inferior product to more people than take advantage of the higher-end hardware. The EA spiel about HyperMotion is obviously going to be slightly different to the reality of what the tech is actually doing. Is it actually creating animations on the fly on PS5? Either way, it seems like the FIFA development team didn't consider PC an important platform. What seems outrageous about this is that EA has been giving PC FIFAs short shrift for several years, and the company still hasn't come up with a solution. Yes, the game can be sold to more people if the basic specs are lower, but in this case, that also means every PC gamer gets FIFA 22 without the headline features. So, in other words, and in typical EA fashion, as I was saying, they want to maximize profits and sales on PC by selling a low-end, outdated product to the players, to the PC players, rather than the very latest and updated version of the product to the fewer players that own a high-end machine. So basically, all of us that do own higher-end machines, well, we get to play the PS4 version of FIFA 22. Thank you, EA. Amazing. I mean, at least they could have made both versions and let PC players decide which version to buy based on the type of machine that they own. Or is that not practical for EA? I reckon it would probably be too much work for them, since, they like to keep to the copy and paste model and do as little as possible rather than having to implement new technology and features and actually try and make a good game. It's honestly laughable, and I really hope that FIFA 22 does turn out to be a good game, because otherwise, EA are in for a very difficult year when it comes to FIFA 22. They've certainly not got off to the best of starts, that's for sure. So here are some questions for you guys. Will you be buying FIFA 22 and on what platform? Are you confident that HyperMotion will make FIFA 22 a good game? And do you think that it's fair that EA are only releasing the HyperMotion version on next-gen consoles and Stadia? Right now, I just don't know what to think. I don't even know if I'm going to buy this game, if I'm honest. FIFA 21 was such a huge disappointment. I'm just going to wait and see what continues to come out before I make my decision. And hopefully, EA actually release a demo so we can actually try the game and make our own mind up that way. I would really love to know your thoughts. Put your comments below, please. I do thank you very much for watching. See you all soon. Goodbye.